Hi, I'm Amy, and I'm going to do a video on bullying. I have already made a video on bullying, but I don't think I fully explained my experience and how it can affect people inside that video. So this is my new video. Everyone knows what it's like to be bullied. It's just something that's going to happen to you, has happened to you, or it's no matter how hard you try, you can't avoid getting bullied. And at some point in your life, you probably are going to be a bully. The odds aren't very likely. There are sometimes, I'm not saying it's seldom, just sometimes. But sometimes bullies don't know that they're being a bully, and you need to let them know that they are. Like, I've been bullied before. I was on my bus, and there was a garden spider on my bus, and when I think of spiders, I get the halluba-jibs, and they just really scare me. And I freaked out. I jumped up on my seat, started crying, and was screaming. The next day, when I was on the bus, there were these boys, and they kept on yelling, "Oh my gosh, it's a spider! Ah, a spider!" And it really hurt me, and I don't think I'm ever going to get that in my entire life. It probably scarred me for life. There was this one boy that did it, but I don't know why. I'm not mad at him, and I think it's because he said sorry to me, and he said it in a way that I knew he was actually sorry. I'm not necessarily sure what his name is, and I think it was Dylan. But all I know is if Dylan ever sees this video, I just want him to know that I don't have any hard feelings towards him. Just, there were some boys on that bus that were really mean. And it wasn't just a few boys. It wasn't all the day afterwards. On the day when the spider was there, the boys in the back of the bus who were with me, some of them were yelling, "Oh my gosh, it's crawling up your seat," and a boy, I don't want to say his name because I don't want to invade his privacy in any way whatsoever, but he went like this down my back, and he was really lucky that I didn't end up punching him in the face. I reached over my seat and started waving my hands around, but I didn't actually touch him. And it really hurts when someone does that to you. And I was lucky in a way because when they were bullying me, they bullied me and then they stopped. But sometimes things don't stop and they go on and they start getting worse than what they actually are. Like, I was lucky that they didn't actually start bringing a fake spider on the bus and throwing it at me, and then because if a little bullying can turn into big bullying can turn into huge bullying, and that little bullying affects the person a little bit. The big bullying makes a person really upset. The huge bullying can make you probably know who Amanda Todd is. She got into huge bullying. She got past huge bullying, and she couldn't take it anymore. And as you know, she committed suicide. And it's just, when people bully people, they don't think about it before they do it. They forget the three gates. They forget, is it true, is it kind, and is it necessary? Like, yes, it was true that there was a spider on the bus, so it crossed that. Is it kind to bully me about that? No, it's not. So they shouldn't even have gone to necessary. But if it was kind, I'm not saying it was it necessary to do that? No, it wasn't. It was just for their amusement. There are other kids in my school that I know have been bullied before. I know it. My friend Haley, she had a friend, and Haley told me that her friend had been spreading rumors about her. That's another way of bullying. That's social bullying. I know lots of people that have been bullied. My mom, She wasn't just bullied, she was abused. She, 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 it's hard to explain what happened to her, but she was a very tiny person, let's say. She was a very tiny person. And people were always bugging her about that. One time, these boys locked her in a locker. One time, a boy that she'll never forget, he was a big bully to her and he didn't quit on it. Some boys put ink in her hair. Now, if some people don't think that's bullying, then you need to go see a therapist. And it's just, and if you see my mom now, she is an amazing person. Let's just say that bullying's wrong and you shouldn't do it. And I've been bullied more than just that spider time. And I'm sure you've been bullied too before. I bet that you have been bullied super bad. And there's only one problem with getting bullied. When you're getting bullied, lots of times you don't have the guts to say something about it. And sometimes even when you do, no one does something about it. I'm not going to say the boys' names who bullied me on that bus that day. And I'm not going to say the friend of Haley that spread rumors about her. I'm not going to say any names. Invasions of privacy are wrong and in a way is bullying. Let's just say that I am scarred for life. And even the smallest little bullies can do that.